Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I decided to pick up a few Warner Archive titles, a few more Warner Archive titles, and I thought I would share those with you today, as well as a couple of titles that I picked up a while ago because they all sort of have a theme to them. Warner Archive, of course, used to have their own website, but now they have a storefront on Amazon, and I'm always looking at the new titles. To me, they're very affordable, especially if they're on sale. Sometimes you can pick up a title for about $12, and so to me that's really affordable for a Blu-ray. But I'm going to show you some of the ones I picked up before, and I really love these. And the first one is Gold Diggers of 1933. This is a Blu-ray, and the musical numbers were all done by Busby Berkeley, who I am a huge fan of. And I just absolutely love these movies. I do have digital copies of Gold Diggers of 1935 and 1937. I don't think there may have only been a DVD of those, and I really wanted to get these in HD. But the musical number, there are a few musical numbers in these films, but typically the main stunning number comes at the end of the movie, and I'm just really so impressed with these musicals and these production numbers choreographed and put together by Busby Berkeley. And I think the reason is because they're very unique to me. They can also be very mesmerizing as well, what they do. This is all in black and white, of course, too. But with some of the theatrical elements, I think in one case they have lots of pianos that move around on the stage. I'm not sure, again, which film it's in, but it's one of those. Or in one case they had just a large rocking chair that they used for some dance numbers, as well as some other choreography on the stage. But I really love these. Let me know in the comments below if you have a favorite Busby Berkeley musical, or if you like any musical or have a favorite. Let me know in the comments below. I'm a big fan of musicals and theater, as you probably know. But this movie was really great, and it's got extra features on it as well. Warner Archive is great about distributing extra features. This has 4 featurettes: Gold Diggers, FDR's New Deal, Broadway Bound, the 42nd Street Special, Rambling Around Radio Show number 2, Season Greetings, and then 3 vintage cartoons. So I love these releases. I wish they would do Blu-ray releases of Gold Diggers of 1935 and 37, but I haven't seen those yet. And the next one is one that you may have seen, which is the Blu-ray release of 42nd Street, which also has some musical numbers choreographed by Busby Berkeley. And it's just amazing. It's really a great film. This one has also some 3 vintage featurettes: Harry Warren, America's Foremost Composer, a Hollywood newsreel, a trip through a Hollywood studio, a retrospective featurette from book to screen to stage, and some vintage cartoons. So these are titles that I picked up a while back, and I don't believe I've shared those with you, but I wanted to share them today because just to share again how much I really enjoy these movies. And I'm trying to collect as many Busby Berkeley directed films or films that he worked on the choreography. And one of the ones I noticed that was recently released is this one, Footlight Parade. I haven't seen this one, but I just love the artwork that Warner Archive does for these titles. Really amazing there too. The cast list on the front, and there's the back of that one with, again, some extra features. So this one has a featurette, Footlight Parade, Music for the Decades, 2 vintage featurettes, Rambling Around Radio, row number 8, and Vaudeville Reel number 1, and also some vintage cartoons. This one happened to be, it says in the credits here, numbers created and staged by Busby Berkeley, and I'm, again, such a huge fan. And just looking for the year on this movie. This movie is 1933, from 1933. So love that. Love to add that to my collection. And also, this is one that Busby Berkeley directed, and in doing some research too, I found this one, Take Me Out to the Ball Game, which I haven't seen. But again, love the artwork on the front. This is with Frank Sinatra, Esther Williams, and Gene Kelly. Classic film, actors, singers, dancers, etc. And there's the back of that one. And this one, again, directed by Busby Berkeley. Story by Gene Kelly and Stanley Donen. And this has special features, deleted musical numbers, and Cartoon the Cat and the Mermouse, and a theatrical trailer too. So I'm excited to watch this one. Haven't seen it, but again, anything with Busby Berkeley, and I'm interested. And this one is not, I think that ends the Busby Berkeley musicals, but I saw this one too. And again, I'm looking at new releases that come out from Warner Archive. And this one, I think, looks like it came out fairly recently. On Amazon, you can look at, the bestsellers, and you can also search by genre also. But this one is Lullaby of Broadway with Doris Day and Gene Nelson. There's the back of that one. No extra features on this one, I don't believe, but again, really wanted to pick this one up. I don't have a copy of this one. And a couple more titles too. These are maybe, one of them is more recent, and this one is, I was just looking to see, this is based on Tennessee Williams' acclaimed stage play. As you know, probably from watching the channel, I love theater, I love film adaptations of stage plays. And this is The Night of the Iguana, which I think is a recent release from Warner Archive. Richard Burton, Ava Gardner, Deborah Carr, and Sue Lyon are in this movie. Again, look at the artwork on the front. I really think they do a great job. Sometimes when companies distribute Blu-rays, they don't necessarily focus on the artwork, and I feel like they do such a great job with it. And there's the back of that one as well, with some stills from the film. And then I'm looking to see too, there are special features, Night of the Iguana, Huston's Gamble, and On the Trail of the Iguana. This was directed by John Huston too, classic director also. And the film is from 1964. So I'm looking forward to watching this one. I haven't seen that one. And finally, I'm doing a series on 70s movies, and I'd seen this movie before, but did not have a physical media copy of it, so I thought I should pick that up. And I will be talking about that. I have a series that I'm doing currently, a video series on movies from the 70s. And so there's a series of videos, there's a playlist on that as well if you want to check that out. I'll be doing those probably for the next couple of months. I'll do, there's so many great films from the 70s. But this one I remember seeing on TCM, I believe, and really enjoying it. So I wanted to pick up a copy, and Warner Archive had one. It's The Ballad of Cable Hogue with Jason Robards and Stella Stevens. Directed by Sam Peckinpah, who, again, unique director, also known for some violence in his movies, sometimes some graphic violence, but this is one from the 70s. This is from 1970, actually. So I'm excited to rewatch this one and talk about it on the channel. There's the back of that one. Again, such a great job with the packaging here also. This one has a commentary by Peckinpah, which, again, I love to see a commentary by a director. Biographers and documentarians Nick Redman, Paul Sidor, Garner Simmons, and David Weddle feature at the Latest Damned Lady, An Afternoon with actress Stella Stevens. So I'm excited to, again, explore this one. Love that Warner Archive has provided some extra features on these releases, and it's great to see. So that is my Warner Archive, my small Warner Archive haul for this month. And again, I'm always looking for physical media companies that I can support, like Warner Archive and Indicator and Kino Lorber and some of those companies. So I'm always looking for those companies that I can support for physical media. And it's interesting because lately I've been finding some titles that I have in my collection that have either gone out of print or not even available to download. So I'm really starting to see the value of my physical media collection and being able to make a choice, think of a film, and I just go to my collection and I'm able to watch it easily. So thank you so much for watching this video. Again, if you have a favorite Warner Archive title, let me know in the comments below, or a favorite musical, that would be great. If you like this video, again, click on like. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate that. I sincerely hope that everyone is safe and well, and I'll talk to you soon.